Hi, this is Elizabeth with Southern Embellishment, and I have a recycled journal here that I made, and wanted to share it with you today. Just take a few minutes of your time. Thank you for dropping by and watching, and hope you enjoy. There's not like a whole lot of embellishing to show you on this, so it shouldn't take very long. But I love the restaurant Cracker Barrel. I love it. I love the things they sell in their store. I love their bags, and so I decided to take one and recycle it and make a journal out of it, utilizing this as my kickoff. And so what I did here on the front is I used the Cracker Barrel shopping bag. So yes, I did buy something, and I Mod Podged it, and I used regular book binding for the spine, and I believe this was like a Triscuit cracker box that I used. So it's recycled and all that. And then I used the elastic quick binding. So all of the signatures, there's 5 of them. All 5 are put in with the elastic seam binding. I mean elastic loose binding. So quick binding. I'll get it right. And so for the closure, I have some tea-dyed seam binding. Just ran it through the elastic so it would stay on. And then I just put some bows, and there the seam binding. A little piece of burlap here with a flower that was in my stash. So inside we have 5 signatures, as I said, and what I used, each signature is, I kept this for journaling. I did, as you can see, it's pretty, it's not real open gator mouth. I tried to keep it so it would lay pretty flat and be more for journaling or pictures than to not have a whole bunch of embellishing in it. And so I used, on each signature, I put one of Ken Oliver's postcards and one of these little banners, homemade banners, paper clips. So that's what I did there. So this is the first signature, and it's got these cute little banner clips that I used the burlap throughout and kept it kind of country. That's what Cracker Barrel is all about. And this is the, as I said, Ken Oliver's postcards, and I love them. And I just inked them up, and I love his graphics on them. So that's what I did, and this is just lined scrapbook paper. But I kept it all in the browns and the creams, and then just wrapped the burlap around there and put the little flower with the little brad that says Traveler. And then inside, it's pretty straightforward, tea-dyed, coffee-dyed papers. And again, I did round the corners, but I didn't put embellishments, so it could be used more for a journal. And then the middle of each signature, I've put this little, made this little pocket. I'll get it. Made this little pocket and some homemade tags. So here's some ephemera. And another little coffee dyed tag there. And it's a pretty large pocket. And so then the rest, oh, and it's got a pocket on this side too, with ephemera in there. Gorgeous little Victorian lady and a card. And then this is from a punch I have that makes that shape tag. So on each side of the middle there is a nice large pocket. Now each of the signatures, even though I used the elastic, easy elastic binding, I did go ahead and use the pamphlet stitch on them to keep them. I just like to have them good and solid, so I did sew each signature with the pamphlet stitch, and then put the elastic, put them in the book cover with the elastic binding. So here is another one of the Ken Oliver's postcards, Country Store. It's on with a paper clip banner, and of course it's got old-fashioned phones on it, the retro scrapbook. I don't know if you can see here, but it's just the burlap, this is just from a spool of burlap ribbon that has the wire edges, and then I put a little doily, and then here's inside this is a picture of a man and woman, like in a photo booth. It's very cute. So there's that. And again, straightforward. I did use some sprays on this to grunge it up a little bit. Everything is the papers are all tea dyed, coffee dyed. And again, it's straightforward, and then in the middle of the signature, you have this large pocket. And here I took and used a Martha Stewart punch and then inked it up a little bit just to give it some decoration there. And one of the tea-dyed tags that size with the string there, and these beautiful Victorian lady ephemera pieces in one of the hand touch tags. And then here's the other large pocket. And I don't remember where I got these, but I love them, and very Victorian. But still the country store look. And then the back, of course, is grunged up with the sprays also. And then here's the next signature, and I used the Cracker Barrel bag to make this banner with a little doily and a flower. And then another one of Ken Oliver's. It's got a little lantern and a ladder and a wagon wheel and a brick building long ago and far away. And this is like a newspaper ad, piece of scrapbook paper. Again, the tea dyed with the pockets in the middle. And this is like right in the middle here with two large pockets. Tags. This has got bicycle, like a tram being pulled with a bicycle. Tag, and over here we have a jacket. Now I put these were ephemera pieces, and then I backed them with coffee dyed cardstock. And then the back of that with the newspaper. This is the fourth signature with a little floral pattern, coffee dyed though. And this is like the town square type thing. It's got a bicycle clock, the bakery, and that's the Ken Oliver. And then another one of the burlap with the flower and the little doily. And inside of this here again, I used the punch, another punch, and folded that down and inked it up to give it some distinction. But it's a nice size pocket. A couple of these tags in there, and then nickel-plated crewel embroidery needles. So all of this stuff just to me went with, if you've ever been in the Cracker Barrel stores, it went with the type of stuff they carry. It's like an old general store type feel when you walk in. And then this last signature it's got like the typewriter keys. And I can't remember the name of the scrapbook collection this is from, but this is Ken Oliver's. It's just got an old building, different little elements. It's kind of like his pictures are kind of like collages of different things. This is Our Town Established 1803. And another little burlap with the little flowers and a burlap flower on top of that. And then here we have our two pockets. And the Victorian lady face. I love these. I love this ephemera. An old sewing machine. And then the back of that. And then, and I didn't put this in yet, but this is when you have takeout for like your biscuits or whatever, they put it in these bags. And of course, I, being the crafter that I am, told them what I was going to use it for, and so they just gave me a bag. So it, you know, sometimes when you have biscuits or something, it gets some little grease spots. So this is a brand new bag they gave me. So I'm just going to take it and either keep it in here to put things in, or actually attach it in here somehow and use it that way. But so I've got something like a little bag to go with it. So that's my Cracker Barrel upcycled journal that I just loved. And so I have some more Cracker Barrel bags that I want to make some more of. And it was just a lot of fun, very simple and fun to journal in. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Have a great day. Make something crafty. Bye-bye.